This is Abha from Adgali, and today I welcome you all for Mobexx. And I have with me Mr. Tathagat Jena, Head of Online Sales and CMO, India APAC, HMD. So, a warm welcome to you.
Thank you, Abha.
So, three buzzwords for 2025.
Oof, that's a tough one. I haven't even finished looking at 2024, and still good 6 weeks to go. I think nothing really. Keep it. I don't believe too much in buzzwords per se. The only thing that is happening, it has stopped being a buzzword and actually become a reality, is that the AI or Gen AI, which is really affecting every sphere. Some in a very nice way, some in a not so nice way. We just have to learn to deal with Gen AI in our lives. Try to be still retain our originality in thinking, and when we are into marketing or sales, at the same time embrace Gen AI when it comes to making sense of huge amount of data which would have otherwise taken longer. Secondly, trying to make I have seen a lot of these days descriptive or demo videos which are really coming out, which are really near natural, and which is a product of Gen AI. So we probably, the whole agency and marketing folks needs to learn to, probably prompt better in order to have better outputs. So AI and Gen AI it is still an unraveling thing. On one end, there is question marks on its own ROI by the investors, but I think it is too soon to dismiss it or write it off. I think that will continue to be a big thing, new technology. Apart from that, I think the one thing that we as a company believe a lot is that as I think the whole smartphone innovation, the way it has played out, it has become all pervasive. It has affected our lives. It has taken over our lives. So there is a similar sort of, at the same time, simultaneous current that is running across the world and also in India, is the need to control your screen time and getting into a digital detox. It is no longer a buzzword again, I would say. It is people are getting more and more conscious about it, and a lot of other things like mental health to peer pressure to everything that is related to having spent too much time online or on social media. Digital detox is probably will gain significant ground in 2025.
So, according to you, three buzzwords are...
One is obviously AI and Gen AI. At the same time, digital detox as a word which we will use.
Yes, in the
we will hear
next
a lot more. I can't think of a third immediately, but these two are something which is here and now.
Yeah, great. The digital detox, nobody had said, but it is, next year I think it would be an important thing.
It is definitely, and it is not only about your self-land. Companies will have to make products which are more customized towards digital detox. There is probably one other thing. There is an interesting thing that I discovered 3-4 days back, that we just came out of a session where we talked about first-party data and customization and tailoring of ads. At the same time, 3 days back, Instagram made a big revelation, and currently, because of various government regulations and stuff, both WhatsApp is going heavy on public information about how secure it is. Similarly, Instagram, which is under threat in lot many markets. I mean, Australia has gone ahead and actually banned it for kids. So there are lot many big markets which are really, governments and bodies are coming down heavily on these corporations which are really shaping minds shaping the way how we think. So Instagram has really come up with one that you can just with one click of a button you can reset the entire algorithm. So it doesn't matter who you have followed and everything, you do not get the similar kind of feeds all the time.
Oh.
So it is 3 days old, and at least from an Instagram, if I were to talk to somebody from Instagram or Meta, I would say good show, because the freshness has gone a little bit out of it. Everybody is out to second guess you. Everybody is out to predict you that okay, he or she likes this, so please keep showing more and more of the same. We are never given a chance to really completely make a restart, or to discover something that we otherwise wouldn't have. So it's a simple thing, reset algorithm, but it's a refreshing thing, I would say.
Great. So this is quite enlightening to me also.
Yes.
Okay. So how the session, I would say, was very interesting. So what have been the key takeaways from the session to you?
I think there were a couple of gentlemen who were part of D2C, and there was one who's in the hardcore performance marketing. I think what I found resonance in couple of facts that we talked about how to show restraint in using first party data. It's all very excited to know that I have the first party data and I will kind of hammer the consumer that hey, so and so, I know you bought this. It's like I know what you did last summer. There was a movie. So it is creepy that you will always tell the consumer that I know you bought this. Why don't you try this? It gets irritating at a point in time. So you need to show restraint. So I think that was one thing which got resonated by somebody who is in Group M and agency. That was a good point that we are talking about. And then everybody talked about how to really scale up the first party data to do that. So it is still a continuum. It is not we have not reached a finite way of how to really use that. Also we have to understand that I sometimes compare different eras. The good old kirana shop owner who knew probably 500 customers in a neighborhood was really the king of first party data, right?
True.
He knew each and every family who is going to which schools, etc., and he had to do that. So you are just doing it at a different scale. So even then you have to understand that ultimately you are dealing with human beings. So it is data, but data, how do we really use it, and till what point we personalize it before it stops being creepy. I think it was an interesting, definitely an interesting discussion, and there was a lot of commonalities that we kind of arrived at.
That would be all. It was great talking to you.
Thank you, Abha. Much appreciate.